looking for something to cut just that small little bit, you got to make that adjustment. Don't want to go out to the saw. Company sent me this. It's really neat. I can see a lot of uses for this. Comes with a case, charger, 2 batteries, some blades, and some tools. You need something to cut. It would be great for tile flooring, for around doorways, click it flooring. If you're doing little tile backsplashes, if you need to cut trim out of the way, angle grinder, you can put these little bitty blades in. Comes with 2 batteries. They're 16.8 volt. Plugs in there like that. Plug it in a wall. Blades. This is a grinder blade, polish, whatever. It finds the lock. And then once you can push that all the way in, then you can do that and undo that. Keep holding it on the back. You can lock in a blade. So you're going to put that on like that. And then this goes right there. Make sure it's set in place. That's off. Tighten it up by finger and then take your tool and finish the way with you holding it back here. And then you just tighten it until it can't really do it with your hand anymore. There you go. So the way this works, you have to push this button in here before you can pull the trigger here. You have to push that in first, and then if you take that off, it doesn't go. That's a good safety. So first thing we're going to cut, I'm going to cut metal. This is just a thin wall EMT 3/4. Let's see what it does to it. Change the other blade. See how it does with other blades. It also has molded anti-slip handle. So it's molded so it's not slippery in your hand. Even if your hand gets sweaty. Cutting depth about 1/2 inch. So like I just cut 3/4 pipe. I had to go around it, scoring it. It worked and it did it. So, but that was a pretty big cut for this little thing. But that's pretty impressive for such a small little tool. Now we're going to, like if you were going to cut trim, if you had a really tight spot and you need to cut trim, I just put the wood blade in. I'm going to put our gloves back on. See how it does. Let's say you wanted to cut off a bad piece of trim like this. See how that cuts?